High Scrollers is produced on Gadigal land.
We pay our respects to the traditional custodians of this country and elders past and present.
Always was, always will be Aboriginal land.
Tell you what, I just went to the fridge.
Yeah.
And I know it's, what month is it? June.
Yeah.
I just had, because I saw my family for lunch yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And I hadn't seen Dad since before Easter. So he gave me an Easter egg.
Did he?
A Humpty Dumpty.
I don't like a Humpty Dumpty.
I love a Humpty Dumpty.
I'm a Cadbury girl.
Well, same, but Humpty Dumpty is the exception. So I know it's June, but I just had a fucking Easter egg. So I'm on top of the world right now. What?
I'm excited.
Why?
Speaking of fridges, yesterday I did the groceries for the first time in ages.
Oh, like went to the shops?
No, like I did it online, click and collect. And
that's not doing the groceries, by the way.
Okay, I did a click and collect online order on, Saturday night. This is obviously not coming out until the end of the week. Anyway, I did some groceries. It wasn't like a full grocery shop because just couldn't be bothered to think of like all the meals to make. Mm-hmm. But when I shop, like I'm a snacker and a girl dinner person, but all day. Like I don't make lunch for work. I don't make breakfast. I just like picking. And I've realised that that's how I like to eat. Like I don't like to go, tonight we're having fucking chicken with broccolini and blah, blah, blah. Like I love just making a girl dinner for dinner every night. Mm-hmm. And then we'll probably still get takeaway like 2 or 3 nights a week because that's just how I roll. So I did the groceries. I gave the fridge a big clean out and I stacked it all in there nicely. Mm-hmm. And scrollers, you can go fucking look for my fridge, okay? Because I had the fridge all nice and then I took a photo like this. Mm-hmm. This is my fridge after my shop.
Nice.
And I remembered there is a Reddit group that I've seen like go in my homepage of Reddit and it's called Fridge Detective. Mm-hmm. And I'm scared because I posted it last night and I haven't looked. So people in this group, if you want to join it on Reddit, I'm going to join actually. I've never been a member. Fridge Detective, you post a photo of your fridge in the group and then people guess your life based on your fridge.
Oh my gosh, that's so fun.
And so some people's fridges are like chaotic as fuck and then people try and guess, you know, you're a couple with 2 kids, and people really try and guess your whole life. So I'm scared because I'm worried people are going to roast me.
Wait, can I read them then?
Yeah, but do you want to look at my fridge first and tell me like what you think it says?
Okay, so we're seeing, by the way, just to describe it to you.
And scrollers, if you have Reddit, go into the Fridge Detective group and see if you can find my fridge because like it's not my name. It's just a random username.
That is so fun. There's some colour in there with some yogurts. There's eggs stacked in one of those things where you like pull an egg out and it rolls down. Mm-hmm. The one after, which always gets me. I'm like, are they going to smash?
They don't.
Fruits, a couple of fruits in there. Cheese stringers. I love a cheese stringer as well. Mm-hmm. More high protein custard sort of things. Lots and lots of meat. Mm-hmm. Big juicy watermelon and some carrots. Okay, so I'm going to go to, oh my God.
I'm scared. There's like 300 comments I just saw.
No, there's 136.
136. I'm scared.
Here we go.
Because I'm scared. Okay. What do people think of me based on my fridge?
This one is the top one. It's liked more than any of the others. It says Australian couple who usually shops at Coles, 30s. Likes going gym in the morning before work.
Nah.
Probably working corporate jobs and coming home to make dinner. Dinks. I don't know what dinks.
Double income, no kids. They got that right. I'm going to have to reply to some of these.
You only eat protein and supplement fruits and veggies to get other vitamins and minerals, almost certainly going for muscle gains.
Nah. But it's because I have like a girl dinner diet. So there really is only like meats, cheeses, fruit, veg.
Someone said you are dietitians or nutritionists.
No way. I'm the opposite.
Someone said no kids, lol.
Yeah. This is my first time like posting in the Reddit.
They said the tidiness suggests that there's no kids, but why are they eating yogurt pouches? And then everyone's like, what's wrong with eating yogurt pouches?
Yogurt pouches are so convenient.
I know. Oh, someone said must be a decent paying job or moved into a fully furnished rental. The fridge is easily $2,000 to $3,000.
I love this.
Partner is a tradie, I'd say. Very active with fitness.
No, the fitness thing is wrong. It's because we just got lots of protein in there.
Oh, someone's yelling at you for your plastic consumption.
Oh, because of the yogurt pouches.
Well, yeah, and everything. The meat, the watermelon.
I mean,
the veggies.
fuck.
But what do you do? You can't. What are we doing going and picking it in the field ourselves?
Yeah, I don't have a veggie garden. Sorry, everyone. I would like to make a veggie garden in the backyard.
Someone said, I can't believe your fridge is that empty that you can fit a whole watermelon in a drawer by itself.
Well, I mean, I never have fucking groceries, so.
Someone said plastic.
Yeah, all food comes in plastic basically these days.
How else are we meant to?
Like eat Whole Foods and only shop at Whole Food stores.
But even if you get your mince from the butcher, what does that come in, a paper bag?
No, they put it in a plastic bag.
What else? Having a look here. Australian tries to eat healthy but prioritises convenience.
Yep, that's right.
I would guess age 35 to 45.
Oh, no!
Oh, my God. Australians absolutely thriving, a bit obsessed with organisation.
Thriving?
Yeah, a lot of people saying health and wellness, bodybuilding. A lot of people saying Australia. Not at all frugal. You have a bland palate.
Yeah, I'd say I eat basic. Like, I don't fucking cook stuff from scratch. Just give me some chicken, boiled eggs, fruit on a plate, and I'm happy.
Nice. Someone said boring as fuck.
Nice.
Someone said you've got OCD.
Definitely not.
Someone said couple of butt plugs. Maybe they're saying you're a gay couple.
Oh.
Someone said you must have diabolical farts.
What?
Someone said please get checked for OCD. And someone said you're a real estate agent who only lives in staged homes. So there you go. I'm having a look and seeing everyone's saying the same sort of thing.
This was fun. This was my first time ever posting in a group. I only ever lurk.
Someone said low carbs and high protein. Enjoy your gains. How funny.
Yeah.
Because I eat.
You should do yours, Matt.
I eat high protein and low carb kind of that's just naturally how I eat as well.
Yeah.
And someone said, are you on paleo? Interesting. Anyway, on a keto diet, probably trying to bulk up.
No.
Well, now I'm like, fucking hell. Maybe I've been doing it wrong the whole time. I don't want gains, do I? What is a gain? Muscle gain?
Yeah, muscle gains. No, I'm not.
Well, I don't lift anything to get a muscle gain.
Everyone's saying that. They got some things right and some things wrong. That's so funny. This is my first time. Scrollers, if you go into that group, you're going to be able to find my fridge and my Reddit account. Look out. Anyway, that's something fun that I did last night.
Nice.
But let's talk about what I've been wanting to talk about.
Yes, which is
Tammy Hembrow
and Matt Zukowski.
Zukowski. Is that how you say it?
I don't know. I think so.
They have come out and said that they are getting a divorce after 7 months of marriage.
7 months of marriage, yeah. They got together 2023. They got married.
Engaged within 3 months.
Yeah, so they got together in September 2023 from memory. November 2023 they got engaged. November 2024 they got married. And now here in June 2025, divorce.
Yeah. Rough to be going through a divorce no matter what in life, I think, but to be doing it on such a public platform after they've had such a public relationship and wedding, that's just throwing more spanners in the works, I feel. Like, divorce wouldn't be fun for anyone, but doing it with that many followers, it's just going to add so much more to it. There's been a lot of speculation online over the last couple of months anyway, because they've been like, she's not wearing her ring. He hasn't been in her content for ages, blah, blah, blah.
They've unfollowed, they've blocked,
yeah.
blah, blah, blah.
So people have been talking about it for ages, and then Tammy's finally come out with a video. She hasn't said anything really other than, I could tell in the video she was hinting to say this is his fault because she was going, this is what has to happen.
Yeah.
So insinuating.
She said something like, I should listen to other people and not be so naive and not have rose-coloured glasses on when it comes to the people I date. And, she was saying she didn't want to talk about anyone but herself because she didn't want to, badmouth someone else, which insinuates that to talk about, if she was to talk about him,
he's done something
it
wrong.
Would be something bad that she would have to say.
I've seen a lot of people, like the comments are so mixed. She obviously has like so much support from people that have followed her for so long. I feel sorry for her at the end of the day. Like there's been a lot of nasty comments I've seen on her post or like on news articles that pop up. People going like, obviously she's the problem, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
People going, this is her third marriage. It's like, no, it's not. This is her first marriage. But even when they first got together back in the day and like they went public with their relationship and then got engaged 3 months later, people were saying to her like, this is too fast. Like this is giving love bombing. And I just think like I've followed Tammy online for years and like met her back in the day when we were on a Trippin' with Tart trip. And I think like as an outsider, she just comes across as someone that like wants to be in love and have a relationship, which I think most of us do, right? Like it's not bad to want that. And it's not bad to want to be married to someone and have like a fairy tale wedding and family. I just feel like she's been unlucky in love. Like that's my observation.
Tammy Hembrow is very Sharon Strzelecki, you know? Very unlucky in love. And I agree with you when you say, you know, it was a bit horrible to see the comments saying things like,
it's clearly her.
It's clearly you're the problem. Well, no, but maybe her problem is she just keeps going for the wrong man.
Yeah.
The man is the problem. She just keeps going for
and
the wrong one.
And she said that in her video. Like
she said she's got the rose-coloured glasses
she
on,
has
rose-coloured
glasses and that she always like it hasn't had the best luck in love. And then it's just so unfortunate that it's always so public. And she said in her video that now she just wants to take time to heal and she's been going to therapy and she wants to focus on her family. And not that I'm any fucking relationship expert, but like I would love to see Tammy in the future like get into a relationship with someone who isn't on social media and like keep it off socials. Like just get with like your tradie bloke or whatever and stay off socials.
How's she meeting someone like that?
I know, that's the hard thing.
She also has the 3 kids as well.
Yeah.
She's obviously got a much bigger platform.
Well, the thing is as well, I saw some people saying that maybe the reason why she has been unlucky in love and her relationships end, which was a good point, and I know we keep going back to this, Matt, but the men feel emasculated because she's so successful and far more well off than all them.
Yeah.
And that can like ruin a man.
Yeah, for sure.
Some men won't date women who are more successful than them.
Yeah.
Because that's emasculating to them.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that's part of it.
I don't know. I don't know if that would be the case with Matt, I feel. I felt bad for her. I did see a comment as well that said, I followed you from the very start of your career and this is the most real and honest and vulnerable I've ever seen you. So thank you for opening up like this. But I think she made a good point where she was like, she said something along the lines of like, I'm just embarrassed that I even have to make this video.
That is it. She would feel embarrassed
to go through a divorce, let alone only after 7 months. And then, of course, being on the internet where people are going to, first of all, talk in the comments. Second of all, people are making videos. Third of all, we're talking about it on our podcast. Like,
also, that just makes me think, I wonder if they have any kind of agreement because like he could technically go after some of her fucking assets.
Is it when you're married, is it like straight away or do you have to be married for a certain amount of time? Because they as a whole haven't been together for 2 years, which is when you become de facto.
Is it 2 years?
It's 2 years. It used to be 5. It's now 2.
I think like with her success and all of her businesses and empire, she would have
there'd have to be some sort of prenup, surely.
Yeah.
She wouldn't be that
I don't
silly.
think prenups are a thing in Australia, but like I don't think the word is a thing in Australia,
yeah.
but like we would definitely have like our own version.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Because it'll be interesting to see what happens. Because I know they're like not saying much now. And for the sake of like both of them and the internet, it would be good if no one ever hears anything more. But you know how people always say at the start of a breakup, I'm not going to say anything. And then later down the track, they start throwing shade and reposting things and whatever. God, I really hope for her sake that he doesn't like try to take anything of hers.
For sure.
I hope so.
But I just don't know whether he would. That's what I'm saying. It's like less than if you're married. If you're married.
Like have they lived together? Like I don't
know.
They don't seem like they've ever lived together.
But if you get married, straight away you're entitled to what, 50-50, right?
Let me see.
Is that how it works? Because that in my brain I go, geez, that's not. Because they wouldn't have been together for 2 years yet. That would be, 2 years would be coming up in September. You know? And that's living together as well. Like if like Sky and I dated for 2 years before he actually moved. Oh, yeah, he wouldn't have even been living there.
It says
for 2
on
years.
Google, in Australia, after a marriage ends, either through divorce or separation, there are time limits for making claims on assets. For married couples, you generally have 12 months from the date the divorce order becomes final to initiate property settlement. Hopefully he doesn't fucking go after her house and shit.
I don't imagine he would. And because it's so public, imagine that.
Yeah, imagine that. Like, this is what I mean. Like imagine if
it's-
this all comes out on social media.
Like if they had no followers and no one knew who they were, potentially, like there are definitely men who would do that. But I'm like, him as someone who's been on Love Island, has a following themselves and blah, blah, is in the public eye. Imagine the public
backlash.
finding out that he wants to take half her fucking assets. Like,
Yeah.
he'd be dumb to do that.
But do you know, like, if AJ and I broke up, he could do that to me.
Yeah, I know. But I feel like he'd be dumb to do that.
Yeah.
Because you'd be like, AJ's taking everything from me, and then AJ's never going to fucking work again because everyone's going to know that he's an asshole.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, and then at the end of the day, you're going to profit off AJ taking half your stuff anyway, and you're going to come out on top. You know what I mean?
Sorry, AJ.
Do you know what I mean, though? Like,
Yeah.
he'd be dumb. But also, it's a little different. I think AJ's worked hard in your business, and
Yes.
if you did, you'd probably be
He would be
happy
entitled
to, you know,
to something, yeah.
But, like, I think this is a little bit different. Like,
Yeah.
we're talking about if AJ was just a fucking freeloader who never lifted a finger and then wanted to take half your things.
Yeah.
Sure.
God, it's so messy, isn't it?
Isn't it? This is why you just everyone just if you're single and listening to this, can't you fucking blessings, love?
I saw a
everyone like I feel like when you're single, you're like, oh my god, it's so. I think there's a bit more admin when you're actually in a relationship.
100%. And I saw a TikTok the other day. I didn't save it or anything, but it was a lady talking about like all the decisions that we make in our life, like our career, our friends, where we live, XYZ. But she's like, the number one decision that will have the biggest impact on your life is who you choose to be your partner. That is the like number one thing that will shape your life the most. And I feel like, yeah, for a lot of people that are single, like I know a lot of people who are like getting a little bit older and they're single, like people that I know that are in their late 30s. And I feel like it can be so easy to just be so wanting to be, you know, in a relationship because you're single and everyone that you know is in a relationship. And, you know, some people might choose to settle for less because they're like, oh, time's running out. Like, you know, especially if they're a woman and they want to have kids and their biological clock is ticking and they're like, I'm just going to get with this guy and whatever. Like, I want to have a family. But at what cost? Because who you pick as your partner is quite literally going to shape your whole fucking life.
Yeah.
Whether you want to believe that or not. And I saw that guy that, you know, the guy that does a little sweet treat, Anthony?
Yeah.
He did a video a while ago saying like he swears most couples are unhappy.
Yeah, probably.
That's sad. Yeah. Is it worth being together?
Well, see, this is the thing. Like, I think I've said it once and I'll say it again. When you know, you know. And again, Sky and I are coming up to 6 years. When we're in Europe, we'll be celebrating 6 years together. And, like, we're still, like, we've never had a fight. We've never gone to bed angry at each other. There's never been any jealousy. There's never been any, you know, I never have to check his location, see what he's doing because he hasn't replied to me, blah, blah, blah.
Yep, same with me and AJ. Like, we just get along like a fucking house on fire. Every day is so fun.
And I think until you actually have a relationship like that, you then realise, oh, my God, all of those other relationships didn't work because they didn't they didn't work because I was being treated like shit.
Yeah.
But like in it, you don't realise that.
I
You
know.
just think
Like,
that that's how it's meant to be. And then you like find someone who actually treats you correctly and you go, oh, this is what it's actually meant to feel like. And I'm not meant to like be yelling at my boyfriend in the street at 4 o'clock in the fucking morning.
I hope I can say this on the pod. I mean, it's close friends. It's a little episode. But April has a new boyfriend.
Oh, yeah?
And like I've seen her go through a couple of relationships like over the last 4.5 years of her working with me.
That have been a bit fucked.
Yeah. And I've always been like, April, like I'm giving her advice like I'm her mum or big sister. But she has this new boyfriend. And like it's hard because like you care so much. And I've said to her like, remember, it's not normal to argue constantly with your partner.
Yeah.
And she's like, yep, I know.
Yeah.
Because like, yeah, you can get into relationships. And I know we spoke about this before where arguing becomes the norm.
Yeah.
But that's not fucking normal.
Yeah.
You can find and have a relationship where you get along 99% of the time.
Yeah.
That is possible.
For sure.
To sum it up, I hope that nothing else does come out about Tammy and Matt's marriage. Like, I hope that they settle it all in private and that's it. Because I know what the internet's like and I know everyone would be wanting to dig and find out the tea, but it's no one's fucking business at the end of the day. I hope they can sort their shit out, go their separate ways. I'm sad for her because I feel like she's always just been someone that just wants to like get married and, you know, be happy.
Yeah.
But I hope in the future, like I hope she can work on herself and her kids for now and find like a really nice partner off social media. Off social media. Because everyone that she's dated, like Reese, Matt, and then the other Matt, the 3 guys, they all had social profiles.
Yeah.
Go for the tradies, Tammy. Go for the electricians.
You reckon?
Find yourself an AJ.
Find yourself an AJ.
Find yourself an AJ.
That could be a motto for all our scrollers.
Find yourself an AJ. Everyone needs to
yourself
find
an
themselves
AJ.
an AJ, honestly.
Yeah, or a Sky.
Find yourself an AJ or a Sky. Hannah, you need to find yourself an AJ or a Sky.
Scrollers, you gotta find yourself an AJ or a Sky. And to everyone else, you say, see you next Tuesday.